I ate a chunk there, and someone else ate a chunk there. But let's go. Game 5.
Game 5.
Game 1.
Oh, Game 5
Series
today.
5.
Yeah, Series 5.
And it's Series 4. It's not even Series 5.
Oh. All right, here we go. We're trying to settle down some birthday celebrations here. Hope you guys are having fun today in the matches. Remember, Division A now coming back next week. And we'll enter our second round robin. We got some majors coming up, all on the road to champs. But here we go. EG, Splyce, kicking things off with Nameless.
Here we go. Nameless sprinting towards the hard point, hit by a stun right away. He did see Bance trying to cross. His teammates do clean him on up. These players basically chilling around the venue all day waiting for this final matchup. The time has come. Nameless is trying to stay alive, and he's dancing back and forth. Love to see this so far. Again, stunned, wondering if he'll swap to armored based off how many stuns are being used.
A little bit upset you didn't sing happy birthday, by the way.
Trust me, the stream did not need to hear that.
That's probably true. Nameless trying to win some gunfights inside, but it's Bance actually finding two, and Tommy working with him there. Splyce will now take a lead here early in this cave. Well, early in this game. We're almost going to wrap up the cave hard point, and we'll start to focus on the rotations through mid-map here for Splyce. Already getting set up are a couple players from EG there at top. Ruins, Nameless, holding the close edge. Enable up top, able to back down Madcap for the time being.
So we now swap over to Evil Genius's perspective, Enable in the power position at top. Ruins. He's more than happy to be here with the FG42. But he's the only one here. That's the more important thing, and he's been weakened as well. So this is Splyce's chance to fly on in. They know it now. Thankfully, Enable did buy enough time for his teammates to at least get towards this hard point to contest the Splyce push. The score now within 6 as these two teams fight for control.
3 kills go the way of EG. Back in the hard point, so a lot of time here, a lot of time to earn right now for EG, but unfortunately the nade comes in and clears up Apathy. Aches trying to hit in through you, working together here with Nameless to try and find some kills. Again, all blue on the kill feed, so the final 20 seconds likely going to be theirs unless, well, it looks like a couple Splyce players might take a crack, because look how far they have to try and move to get set up for spawns from EG. I mean, spawning them all the way out there, kind of back bridge, exactly what you want from Evil Geniuses, and Nameless kind of making highlight plays there as the movement from top. Ruins finds him a kill.
And we've been seeing this set up more and more at Bunker, where you get a person towards this front cabin side to watch that middle map / cabin push. Thankfully for Splyce, they already have one player inside Bunker. That's going to be Tommy, who's distracting the player from the opposite side, giving his team a chance to flood on through. Tommy staying alive in front Bunker right there just gave Splyce a chance to sprint across no man's land.
And what's wild about it is Tommy has 2 kills, and one was a one-on-one to get into Bunker. The rest of his team drops and ends up spawning out, but he wins one-on-one that saves them so much time.
He's still here. That was 32 seconds of contest time that he just didn't let EG get at all. Even if they don't get much time off this hard point, he's at least limited the amount of pressure that can be put on.
If he doesn't win that one-on-one, those 30 points are to EG, almost without question, because they'll get set up in the front of Bunker. You're spawning field for Splyce, and they have to try and break through what at times can be an impenetrable wall there at front Bunker. Well, impenetrable wall, also known as a bunker.
Yeah, that's actually the reason you have a bunker. It's the reasoning for a bunker, is to be impenetrable, but as Maven continues to slowly lose it.
That's my birthday!
It's Splyce now in the hard point, down by 15 seconds. Tommy, what a surprise. He's the one on the hill. He's got 50 of his team's 55 seconds in this game, I believe, at the moment. And they've brought back this game, and a lot of it's come down to the fact that the ARs watching over this outside field have done a good job, shutting down that one lane.
All right, well, in the hard point now, and another lead change. Splyce back in front. They've got cabin control. They have the hard point control, and this is going to be very difficult. I mean, let's think about final 20 seconds here. Now, I guess it's not really worth talking play clock yet, but just not a lot of points on the board, and a decent chunk of time has gone through.
Let's not talk about play clock.
Well, last time was like 2.5 minutes off at this point, right?
It was crazy. That one was totally nuts. If you haven't seen that, it was a phase series last night. But it will be Splyce winning the rotation now towards this hard point. More importantly, though, Tommy, 8-6 on a 4 streak, has earned some score streaks to use. And this match, important for both teams, as now I think we've seen every single Mighty team fall. No one will finish perfect. Envy dropped that series to LG. The best teams across both divisions finish at 6-1. And with Splyce and EG, they're both chasing that type of record. as we head into the second half of the season.
It's true. But for Tommy, this has been spectacular. I mean, he was 1-4 as he got into that gunfight at front bunker. So all the way to the bunker hardpoint, he's 1-4. Now he's gone on this streak. He has that big play at bunker. He's picked up streaks for his team.
You know what I love is he's just doing a great job of not getting overly aggressive with challenging. There, he just waited, held the angle, gets the call from his teammate that someone's sprinting towards the hill and weak. So what does he do? He's aiming in with his FG-42. He slow peeks it, gets the kill, and you know, another hard point where he gets all the time. He's got 1 minute and 28 seconds in the hard point. That's about double second in the lobby.
Oh, and take a look at his engagements, like how low it is compared to everybody else. Because he's racking up the time. His teammates doing a good job around him.
Artillery dropped on the hard point too, forcing EG out of it for now. Gets another kill onto Enable. That's 6 now, 7 in a row from Tommy.
He invested 2 streaks there, so you really need to get timed out for your Splyce. You used artillery and you used the fighter pilot there to try and break in ruins. And I think they know with this scoreline up 60, if they can get a really nice hold here, you don't exactly put it out of reach, but you really open up a wide margin here over your opponents right now in EG, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Wow.
They play behind those streaks brilliantly, but at the same time, don't you kind of wish you had a fighter pilot or something here to break the back spawns for bunker?
You can definitely make that case, but they will get 40+ seconds on this hill.
I'm just never a fan usually of like multiple streaks dropped on a hard point, but to be fair, if you get all the time, like they just did, it's hard to dispute.
When Mad Cat's shooting this well, he just ripped Enable. He's got help from Jerd. Here comes the glide bomb, and just like that, Maven, they're now forcing the spawns out. Bance winning the gunfights from the front. This might be a perfectly clean rotation. There it is, Splyce.
Wow. Okay.
They use the streaks, they use the glide bomb. Tommy now 15 and 8, firing on all cylinders. Are the European squad up by 100? EG now getting smoked.
And it's impressive. I mean, the fighter pilot, the glide bomb doesn't kill anything, but it forces them inside, and they're able to clean up all the kills. And yeah, it has been Splyce domination pretty much since that bunker, right? Since that contest play from Tommy, it has been all Splyce. It's been rare to see EG like points tick on the scoreboard for them.
Yep. More streaks now earned for Mad Cat. He's 20 and 10 on a 5 streak. One to his right. There's a 6. Doesn't get much easier than that. Another full 60 hard point. 100 straight seconds now for Splyce. They're up by over 2 minutes. They've still got more streaks to use.
Where has this Splyce been?
I don't know.
I know you had Felling to play with for a week. Jerd came back at the beginning of this week, but wow. I mean, we haven't seen them dominate somebody like this since they got here.
Yep. Now it's finally EG getting a couple seconds on the board. But as I say that, there's a present for Enable on the hill. That's in the form of a glide bomb. Jerd has a kill on the Nameless with the help of his teammate there.
And look how perfect the stats kind of are for Splyce, right? You have your 2 guys with really low deaths with a ton of time in the hard point. You have your 2 guys flying around trying to push out the spawns with like no time in the hard point.
Yep.
Like it's been with a lot of deaths, like the high interaction guys that are flying around for you. Like I don't know, it's kind of nice to look at. Like similar stats in a way, but all the right numbers where they should be for this team right now.
That's all you can ask for. It also helps that you have every player negative on the other team. You are completely outslaying right now. Mad Cat getting loud. He's 25 and 11 with almost 90 seconds in the hard point. Another rotation now towards this outside cave hill. And another rotation that looks like it's going to be won by Splyce. They are absolutely dominating EG right now on the verge of a 100-point club victory.
Wow. Vance. You know, he started really slow at a hard point yesterday. He said it was one of the weirdest hard points he had. Just got destroyed. It was like a 10 and 30 type game. Couldn't figure out what was going wrong. That is not the Vance that's coming out right now. Ton of interactions to his name. You can see just winning gunfight after gunfight at range with the PPSH. Realized the spawn's coming at bunker. He's ready for it. 1 hunted down. Doesn't realize 2, I think, crossed the right. Now Jerd's going to let him know. Too late, though, as he does get shot in the back. But I'll tell you what, this lead's too big. There is no miracle. Yeah. No amount of perfect play that is going to bring EG back into this right now.
It's not one of those, 240 to 170 games where you can have like 2 good hills. You need 5 good hills if you're EG to come back in this one at this point. Splyce now in. Nobody close. GG. Welcome to the 100.
Cut it off for a second.
Welcome to the 100-point club, evil geniuses, as Splyce win map number 1 in Mad Cat's hype.
That was impressive. So impressive. And again, close early. It started, like the springboard was sort of that play in front from Tommy, and then he built streaks behind right after that.
He didn't look back. Simple as that.
Yeah. From that moment on, man, just completely took over. And if you're EG, well, I mean, I don't know what you're talking through, but you just got beat up.
Yeah. That's the Splyce we know and love from the first event of the year.
we just haven't really seen that. I mean,
Nope.
don't get me wrong, I know they won some series, but like just coming out and pounding someone, like I can't remember one time where I've watched them in Division B where I said, that's the team that finished third at Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Or that's the team that really made a run and looked so impressive, or second at Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
No,
my
you're
memory just went for a second. That's the team that looked, just
That
like
age.
a contender there. Well, I said third. I'm like, no, I think they were in the grand final. But a team that looked that strong, I just feel like I haven't thought that in a while. And it's a recency bias too, but I keep thinking about how good Red Reserve is. And I'm just like, where's this Splyce? Well, that was very, very impressive.
Absolutely. And for Splyce now, you got to keep the momentum going right into game 2. Don't back down on the search and destroy. Don't let that man right there, Apathy, dominate Arden Forest S&D like he has been so much as of late. The last 2 times I've casted him, I think the minimum kills he had was 14. We know the 14-0 game.
What did he drop in the first one? Then what did he end with? I know he had 14 or 15. I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah.
The guy's a lock for monster game. You think he has that performance again here? And he was dominating in around the B site, who he's going to have to deal with. The 2 guys that are going to be playing B for Splyce. It's going to be Mad Cat and Jerd. And Mad Cat and Jerd, I don't know. Can they deal with Apathy? That is actually going to be the single biggest thing about this game for me. Is Apathy going to be able to just run amok inside Ruins?
100%.
Or Jordan Mad Cat going to lock it down on D?
Could not agree more. How will it all play on out? At this point, you got to know what Apathy's going to be doing. And a lot of it's going to be getting aggressive right into your face. We know how good Jerd can be in those close quarter crazy scenarios, in those aggressive plays.
And that could exactly describe Apathy, right?
Yep. It's 2 players fantastic in their role. This is the final match of the night and of the Division B coverage, and I had a chance to talk to Chance about it earlier, but Maven, for you, do you agree? Is the biggest surprise of this division the poor performance of United, or is it something else is there something else that stands out to you more?
From a poor standpoint, yes, United. From a positive standpoint, Envy. We knew Envy had the potential, but how quickly they did it, I think. We thought it would take some time in Division B to get it going. The fact they did it from the opening get-go, really, I think is what shocked me. Like, starting out 6-0 was very impressive.
Yeah.
But
even that series versus LG, they just didn't clutch those maps, but, I mean, they were really close.
I mean, E-United, think about it. So, E-United gets top 6 at both majors.
Yep.
Echo Fox gets top 6 at both majors. And then they come in here and just... I can't do anything. I mean, I honestly don't know who I'm more disappointed in. Echo Fox from Division A or E-United from Division B. I mean, those are the 2 that I kind of think of that I'm just like, what the hell? Like, they're guys you expect to be fighting for top 4, and it's like, are they going to be bottom 2?
Right? At this point, they're trying to avoid relegation, it seems like. Either way, this match important for both EG and Splyce because, again, they haven't had the best of weeks, but they're right on the bubble. And a win here could really push them into the positive side.
Well, I think the big thing with Splyce, though, is even though we very rarely have seen them look dominant, like, you've still seen the potential there to battle for top 4.
Yep.
What's scary for United is, like, I haven't even seen the potential for it. Like, they just haven't looked good at all. Like, I don't give United even a chance to fight for top 4 right now. Maybe I could be crazy. Maybe they come back in 2 weeks and they turn it around, but they've looked so bad. It's
Rough times.
It's tough to have faith, man.
Rough times in the camp over there. Getting ready for game 2 to get started on up. I think we just need a quick reset as players get classes ready. Excited for Division A to kick back off this week. Wondering if some teams can keep up their performances. You Rise Nation continue to look fantastic. Does TJ push closer to having a 2.0 S&D KD?
For me, I mean, I don't really have questions about Rise so much. For me, it's 2 teams that the 2 teams that I thought improved the most with time over Division A, like over those 2 weeks. It was Red Reserve, and I think for me, the other team, Mind Freak. But like, do you go home for 2 weeks and then come back and have to like build again, or are you going to come back and like you're where you left off at the end of the division?
Absolutely.
That's my big question mark. Like, if Mind Freak and Red come in looking the way they did at the end, God, Mind Freak could make a run somewhere in that top 5, maybe top 4. Somebody falls off. I mean, top 4 is a stretch.
They ended at 5th, right?
Yeah, I believe they ended in 5th. So, yeah, I mean, that's the big thing for me. Like, the teams that come in over 2 weeks and you say, wow, they really improved. Does that improvement disappear when you go home for 2 weeks and kind of chill? I mean, I know they're scrimming and stuff still, but it's not the same. We'll see.
Scrimming in APAC, definitely not the same as scrimming here in North America, and I'm sure Mind Freak could touch on that. But while we wait for this match to get all settled, let's go ahead and toss to a video about Division A versus Division B.
So I think our division is definitely harder of the 2 divisions. I mean, just looking at them right now, we don't really have that freebie win or that team that is just going to go, 0-14 or whatever it is. So I definitely think our division is a little tougher.
I think both divisions are about even. I think they both have a lot of competition in them. You know, it's basically the best teams in the world.
I think our division, compared to the Division A, I think everybody can beat everybody. Whereas in last week, you knew who was going to win.
I think every team here can beat every team here. So I think the standing is going to be a lot more close, going into our next week.
With our division, I'd say there's no real team that you'd say is a walkover. I think every game's going to be interesting. People will want to watch it because it's always going to be a tight competition between both.
I think our division is a lot harder. There's 7 teams who can make it out easily in the top 4 spots, whereas theirs, they have like 5 teams fighting for the 4 spots. So it's a lot tighter competition. I think the standings are going to be a lot closer in ours.
I actually think our group is harder. To be honest, I think looking at the overall talent of the pool, I think we definitely have the most talent.
I think from the start I said that our division was more even top to bottom, more competition in the field. I think our division has at least 6 or 7 teams that can give each other a fight on any given day.
I feel like the competition in this division's a little bit more. Like there's not really a weak team in this division.
I would definitely say our division is a lot more balanced than theirs. You know, they have a lot of really good top level teams, but ours seems really even throughout. Even the European teams like Unilad and Epsilon and Splyce, I think all have a really good chance of like making a good splash and making it deep into this league.
So I think we have just a lot of good teams that are all pretty evenly matched, and it's really going to come down to who performs on the day, and it's going to be really important. I think there's going to be some close matches.
They're from both sides of the divisions, talking about how they stack up, how they feel about each side of it. But yeah, I think most of them I've had a lot of fun with Division B. I like this 2-week cycle. Just so we get the fresh squads in here in a couple of days. But sorry for the delay. I believe they're dealing with maybe some technical issues right now before we hop into map 2. Hopefully we'll be good to go here momentarily. From Enable's posture, I'm not sure that's the case.
I blame Aches. Somehow it's Aches' fault. Let's take a look at the standings, though. Remind everybody where we currently are. LG win the head-to-head versus Envy. So they will go home with that first place spot. FaZe Clan happy at a 5-2. And you see that EG versus Splyce matchup. Both of them would finish with that same record for that coveted 4th place spot at the end of this one. Unilad, they almost have a perfect week other than dropping the Game 5 round 11 to EG. And then, man, Epsilon, who have an abysmal week, but man, the standout for me again, E United 2-5. They only won 37% of their maps.
Yeah, wow. It has been very, very rough for them. But it's crazy. It's like I want to start thinking about predictions of what can shake up, but there's still just so much left. Like another full round robin. So, I mean, not anything can happen, but you gotta think outside of like LG and Epsilon, outside of LG and Envy, those 2 teams you feel pretty good about. They're pretty safe for top 4, but outside of that, who knows, man?
Yep, and that's what I love. We've got 4 teams, the 2 that finished 6-1 in Optic and Rise in Division A, and the 2 that finished 6-1 here. It adds a great little dynamic moving forward for the 2 divisions.
I know that each moment of this delay is especially killing you because you're going to the movies later.
I am. I'm going to the movies later. Looking forward to it. But
you're a big Marvel guy too, and second by second.
No, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I jokingly went up to the teams before the series, and I was like, hey, listen, guys, I have a movie I'm going to later tonight. I don't care who wins map 1, but if you do, make sure you win 3-0. And they all chuckled and said, ha ha ha, Jack, you're the funniest and best caster.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just upset because it's my birthday and I want to go have a little fun, but no, I'm kidding. I have to be up at 7 a.m. for a flight back to New York.
That's very true. So do I. We're on the same one. It's going to be good. Again, just waiting for Game 2 to start. Not exactly sure what Aches broke, but I'm sure he did do something.
Thanks again for being patient, guys. It is the final match of the night. For those of you that stuck with us all day, happy you're still here. We are almost there, I swear. Apathy, you can see. See, that's the posture of a player ready to game.
Look at him. It's because he's about to spawn into Arden Forest S&D. And he knows that that's...
Why you say that, but name looked like he was on his cell phone. So
Tommy calling out strats already for round 5 of the Search and Destroy. He can see the future.
But remember, the big thing here, guys, we talked about Apathy's dominance on that Ruin site. He's been so good. Mad Cat and Jerd will be the two defensive players playing there, unless I'm completely wrong, but I believe they're the two that are going to be there. Can they deal with that flood that's going to come in from EG, and specifically just what Apathy's able to do, whether he hits in through mid to you or hits in from Bell? Once he gets into a strong position and can get shots in, he's been just destroying everything in sight.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Game 2, Search and Destroy Ardennes Forest. Let's get it started, folks. EG down 0-1 after Splyce bring them to the 100-point club on the same map, but in hardpoint. If you like Ardennes Forest, you're in luck. We're seeing it again in CTF after this, too.
If you like snow, you're in luck.
It's a lot of snow.
All right, so we'll take a look at the split on defense from Splyce, but again, it should be Jordan Mad Cat setting up in Ruins. And I'm curious then what EG will do on the offensive end to try and beat this, but here we go. Let's take a look at the split. They're actually going to send 2 to mid this time, so I think they're going to be getting aggressive. Yeah, Jerd's going to be flying up. The fact he's not there with Mad Cat, and well, he runs directly into a nade, but there's a second player here. They think they get that first pick, and they're good to go. I mean, that's just, I mean, you know you're not, Jerd's not the player playing it back truck, so you know you don't pick him up. They keep flooding on through, and you're allowed an opening there for at least 1 kill to come in for Splyce. Now you have Mad Cat towards Ruins. You have Bance on the completely opposite side towards Cabin. They just need to pick a play and try to go for it, but they allow Mad Cat to get a pick, and now things seem to be falling apart here for Splyce.
And I love it for Mad Cat.
Falling apart for EG.
He gets out with his life. Will he check his right side? It doesn't appear so, but there should be a trade. Will Bance get here in time? He does to save his teammate. 2 versus 1, Bance and Mad Cat up against Aches.
Aches just playing slow. Shots in at that range. He hits the 3 hit markers, but not able to get the kill.
So now it's Aches by himself. Still with only 28 seconds left. I think they're just more than happy with him kind of going for a plant, and he gives away his position again. Not going to work out for him on that.
You see he's at that armor class, very loud, so taking his time. But
he doesn't have much time to take.
Exactly. Not a lot of time. Now he has to go to A, and now they're going to set this out. Mad Cat's going to probably pick up his kill as soon as he gets on bomb. Yep, there you go. And that was interesting, you know, they do go 2 in mid. Jerd gets killed instantly from the grenade. It's almost like I feel like they thought their nades picked up the player there at truck that plays back at the barrels. So they were like, all right, let's go, and start flying forward. They almost let the second player there in mid get a couple easy kills. Shots were a little bit off, but almost multiple players cut down in mid for EG. Ultimately, they end up losing the round, though.
Waiting for round 2. Any snipers get brought out? We'll have to see.
Tommy, maybe? Nope.
Expeditionary, though. Using a deep, deep nade towards Cabin, it appears. I don't think it hit anything, though. But Aches gets fried by Jerd. Wait, Aches got a kill right there.
Wow, okay. All right, well, that's big at least. So he does get a kill. Stun comes across it. Tommy saw him cross, so he's going to push in here. Should have a kill in a moment. Picks it up at the edge. The remaining 2 players of Evil Geniuses spread across mid-map and also pushing through back at bunker.
It kind of... Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Tommy will have the push through in a moment. Tommy, I think, already backing up Enable.
3 versus 1. Enable by himself. He's been spotted. I heard Tommy just tell he's gone fire. He's gone fire. Jerd in a great spot to get a free kill here. There it is. Splyce up 2-0.
Good stuff from Splyce. This has been great so far. Now, I'm curious to see what they change up on defense. I mean, obviously they won the round, but just wondering if it's going to be a different split, because I don't think they're going to be sending Jerd soaring up mid-map each time. I wonder if this goes back to more standard kind of setup with him and Mad Cat and Ruins.
Well, we know how much of a shot caller Jerd is and how crucial he is, especially for Search and Destroy. It was one thing that they definitely missed out on without having him back in week 1. As we see what exactly Jerd will do.
Okay, this time, yeah, more standard setup. So this is the push I was wondering about. When you have your 2-player setup here with Mad Cat and Jerd, can you deal with them flying in? So far, I mean, that's a phenomenally easzy kill for Mad Cat as he gets to top Ruins.
There is literally like a 0% chance of him dying right there.
And Apathy, the guy that loves to dominate in there, they're already sprinting to the other side of the map. So you did what you needed to early with Splyce.
Can we swap to EG to see what nades they have for this? Do they have any grenades for this take? No smoke, no stun, no frag. So now they're going to try to challenge the A wall with no utility.
You need to basically have the perfect shots out of somebody or perfect shots from 2 players to rip Bance off here.
Good luck, have fun. And there's someone watching the cross too. Nameless does fry Tommy.
Wow. And Bance still up, despite the fact they got in. Finally, they're able to pick it up, and now it's going to be a 2 versus 2 here, Jack. Jerd and Mad Cat Your two players rotating over from B, up against Enable and Apathy. They've got a 2-on-1 timing right now as Apathy is planting the bomb. But now they'll realize it's gone down.
Jerd just started shooting from middle map. One starts shooting from ice. They've got him weak in the sight. Do they push? They haven't as of yet. Here comes the pressure. Jerd can't finish the kill. 1 versus 1. Mad Cat up against Apathy.
We've talked about how good Apathy has been. Can he make another big play here? This be for his 4th kill. I think he saw the gun. Oh, he didn't see the gun. I thought he saw the gun in the corner. Oh, he was sticking through just the edge there at the doorway, but he doesn't spot it. I think it's almost like he knew he saw something back there, but then like for a second was like, oh, I think he was behind the bomb.
Yep. Rough. That's a round you want if you're EG. It looked so grim, but then the 1v1 gunfight in middle of Nameless over Tommy gave the team a chance, but they just can't convert the 2v2 in the end, and because of that, it's Splyce up 3-0 and Mad Cat working towards streaks.
Mad Cat had a great game 1 as well. Splyce continuing to rock and roll here.
Nameless is stunned. Airborne hunker to top ruins. I've never seen that before.
Well, especially with the PPSH that quickly, right?
Yeah.
You usually expect your FGU player to try and get up there and get a bit of control. But it does feed him a kill. And now man advantage for EG. They went man up in the first round, I believe, and that's one they ended up getting 2v3'd on.
So they know Nameless is still top. Tommy just spotted that there. They don't know where the others are at the moment. Oh, he walks right into the sight of Mad Cat. Keep in mind, Mad Cat's score towards those streaks. A kill on a bomb plant, 2 kills. Either of those scenarios will get him at least the fighter pilot and the glide bomb.
I don't know how the hell Tommy just got a kill.
How did that just happen?
I mean, he got hit once on the cross, it sounded like, too.
And now they can begin to push. 2v2. Thankfully, Nameless is a PPSH, which is obviously great for something like this. Not when you're now 1 shot.
He's 1 shot. They got to push him out. They don't have time. 20 seconds. They got to start going here. They got to start going. They might even need to plant. 1 shot, finish, Splyce. Another 2 versus 3. They keep on clutching, man. I want to know how Tommy gunned Enable.
Yeah.
Because he dove across, and I'm pretty sure he got hit once on the cross. And then just popped and smoked him.
And we know Enable's been having struggle in Search and Destroy on this EG squad, but man, that's just 1 kill you can't have happen.
Yeah, I wish we saw it.
Your number 1 goal there. You've got it. You know where both are at that point. Your number 1 goal is just to make sure there's no 1v1 gunfights, and he gets one and makes him pay for it big time. Mad Cat now 1 kill off of streaks, and look, 3 players just got stunned in middle map. It's Jerd surging forward. I think they saw him cross into fire. Yep, they did. I'm surprised he doesn't check fire tank there.
Yeah, there are a couple players there. He might have been able to at least pick up 1.
Mad Cat wants this. Nameless now weak. Nameless now dead.
They have no pressure mid, so Vance has to worry about his back. Vance is so scared of multiple positions. Well, now
Mad Cat just got 1.
Mad Cat goes big, so now he has less to worry about. They got eyes on mid, though, once Tommy rotated back, so now Vance can just lock down cabin. But it looks
like I think they're just going to streak.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Especially with the time on the clock. I mean, you delay this plant much at all.
Oh. Well, they know they at least on a mountain.
Mad Cat's on a 5.
They know they at least have mountain.
Now both have been spotted. 20 seconds left. They got to push it, trying to do it, but Tommy holding the edge. Him and Mad Cat continue to dominate here. 1 more inside, and Splyce just rolling, steamrolling through EG right now.
Splyce looking in form at the end of their week 2 of Division B. 100-point club EG now on the verge of 6-0ing EG in Search and Destroy. And we head to Arden Farce again for CTF.
And I think this is it's a big one, man, because you got to think, you know, again, you have the frustrating situation with Jerd not being here the first week. He comes in and you still never look great. Just having a really good series to close it out before you go home for the break, I think that's big. Just kind of showing to yourself you can get back to form, you know?
Here goes Splyce. Nameless stunned in the smoke. That might actually save him. He begins to shoot, gives away his position. No first blood yet for Splyce. Here comes the pressure. There's a quick trade, 3 versus 3. Oh, the mortar, too. They want this player in Ruins to be dead.
Didn't finish it. Not sure if they got a hit marker onto Apathy or not. 2 versus 2 now. Under 60 seconds to go. Bomb down mid-map. Tommy, does he realize he crossed to the right?
He should soon. That doesn't matter. Mad Cat's on an 8 streak. 2v1. Apathy by himself. Silver lining, he has Mountain.
Where's this Mad Cat been?
Apathy's 3 and 5. Sees him on the right. Checks bomb. Knows he's there, but the pistol from Splyce. My goodness. 100-point club and now a 6-0 in Search and Destroy.
And yeah, I mean, the question I asked at the beginning, like, is Apathy going to get the better there on B, or Mad Cat and Jura going to be able to deal with it? I think Mad Cat was fine. I think Mad Cat was just fine. And that's got to be, I mean, at least the first Ardent Forest in the past 3 from Apathy. We haven't seen him completely and utterly take over. That man on your screen did. What a streak he had. Lights out play from Mad Cat, and they're 1 map away here from a hot 3-0.
I don't think he lost a single one-on-one gunfight. Like, seriously, that was a ridiculous performance that you could really just tell from Splyce. Not only they have the clutch factor 3 times at least in close rounds, but that 2 versus 3 from Tommy and Mad Cat was a thing of brilliance. They absolutely deserve that victory, and they deserve the 2-0 series lead they have right now over EG. It hasn't been close, folks. When we come back, we'll see if EG can put up a fight, or if Splyce will end their Week 2 of Division B with a nice little 3-0 sweep.
Splyce looking to make a statement and they're close to doing just that. I believe, we're probably about 50 feet or so from the players, something like that. But I believe I heard Tommy yell, like, let's make a statement here, boys. And they're, again, they're close, man.
I think they're just happy to all be back together.
Yeah.
Felony, you're a great guy, but for them, you're no Jerd. You're no beautiful Irishman with a great head of hair. And that's what Jerd is to this team.
Yes, that's all he is to this team. But no, EG struggling. They've been 6-0, 100-point clubs. And what's tough about this, too, yes, we know this series was very important for Splyce, but also for EG. And EG coming off the win against Unilad, which was, an impressive win considering how much better Unilad's been recently. But this is not the series you want to follow it up with. Like, just getting beaten, battered.
Yep. And they know that as well. The last way they want to end this week is by getting 3-0 swept without even putting up a fight in most of the games.
And there are times where you talk about a potential of a reverse sweep, like the last series, right?
Yep.
In VLG, the first two maps were really, really close. You're like, all right, Envy could do this here. They could pull this back. How the hell do you think EG is going to do that right now when you look at the first two maps?
Every map was close in that last series.
Oh, yeah, no, it was. But I'm saying, like, when you think about the reverse sweep, like, you're coming out of map 2, you're like, oh, my God, they could do this.
No.
They get a little something going. Here, it's just like, I think it ends here. I think we're done in 3 games.
Woof. All right, Splyce and EG, let's get it started. Game 3. Do Splyce get the job done? Do they end the week on a positive note? Off the break, we'll follow Splyce. Mainly Mad Cat, the monster from that Game 2 Search and Destroy. Airborne Hunker on this AR.
Mad Cat the monster.
Tommy the Terminator, Mad Cat the monster. I don't know the other nicknames.
By the end of stage 2, I'll have one for everyone.
Nice.
Tommy tags up one there in fire cut. He's getting pushed from his left, though.
That's an open lane.
Yep.
On the other side, it's Bance with an open 2. He can grab this flag and run right into bunker.
I thought Apathy was going to overextend immediately and try to get a touch, but one player did come off spawn. Now you have somebody set up an ice, so it's not going to be easy for Apathy on the other end. Vance does have the flag. Apathy's going to have a one-on-one. It's going to be against Tommy here. Tommy's in the back. Tommy's going to get a shot in the back. Apathy's going to be able to make the play. Apathy's making the play. There's 2 more here he's got to deal with, but oh my God, Aches and Apathy getting on the cross, and now it's a counter opportunity. Here's going to come the return. You get the touch. You'll get some streaks here when this cap goes in, and what a sequence of events for Evil Geniuses.
I told you, there was an open lane, and he found it. They pushed right through. Team kill as well from Jerd. That's a cap. No doubt about it, especially with him having armored and energetic. Literally the perfect class of that. Capture and full streaks.
Yeah, I think that stun would have hit him, right? At least slowed it down a little bit, but armored.
That's literally
makes the play.
That's the best moment for EG in this entire series so far.
Yeah, that's true. Nice start from Apathy. 4-0 with the return, with a score. About as good a start you can have in CTF.
Yep. Most certainly now. 90 seconds in, again, EG with the lead. Apathy just trying to develop middle map. Nameless pushing that outside lane again. Finally, Jerd gets that kill. They've been struggling to get any control of Ruins up to this point in the map. Apathy does kill Mad Cat. First wave down. Here comes the second wave of players from Splyce. And there they go.
Down. Aggression now going to come out of EG as they're able to push up the map. Get set up here in the close side Broken Ruins. One set up on cover, based on Splyce's cover mid-map. That'll be enabled. It gets into a power position. Only thing that I'll have eyes on right now is going to be Cabin. That's why there's one player all the way in the back, Aches, that's worried about an overextension maybe coming through. Here we go. It's going to be the mortar that actually comes in. Oh, wow. That dive almost works out, but Apathy does get a couple of kills, and Nameless with the open lane that was provided by those 2 kills from Apathy.
If these 2 players are spotted, he should pull this flag.
Well, he's
now they should know. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, let's think. Is he just going to try and play a sneaky spot?
Again? That glide bomb should... That killed Tommy? Oh, was he outside?
Yeah, he was outside, I think. He was just, like, hugging the outside.
Flag has been pulled.
This
flag is now out.
One-on-one's huge. This one-on-one's huge.
And they still have a fighter pilot. That was Apathy who just died. All right, flag out. Stalemate time. 2 times Splyce has left the lane open, and EG have found it and capitalized. Apathy holding the outside lane. 2 minutes left in this half. It's crazy, too, because EG's on the less preferred side, and they have the lead. So this is brilliant stuff from them so far this map.
And they want to streak it now and maybe allow Aches to make a hit here. trying to spray mountain out from everyone. Does connect. That's actually the flag carrier. So now they're going to go. Nameless trying to push in through mid. Aches trying to hit their ice. As Aches drops, I thought Nameless was going to try and hit it at the exact same time, but now Nameless is left all alone. I thought all three were going to try and collapse there.
And now they know where Nameless is too, so they've got an idea of where every single player is. That's big from Nameless to at least kill one, so that's going to have to stop Splyce a little bit on these pushes.
It's just weird that they don't hit together there, but may not have mattered.
2 dead. Oh, Mad Cat gets caught swapping weapons. Now it's Bance's turn to try to make a play. They know every streak's been used from Apathy that he earned early on, so that's got to be their silver lining. 1 minute left. They've sent 2 towards bunker. It's going to be a 2v2 on either side of the map. Will Tommy spot Apathy down in this bottom corner? He does. 2v1. They've got to go now. They've got to go now.
They need the back. And here we go.
They hit him.
He's weak. Finished in 2 bullets. There's the score with 40 seconds remaining. We're going to be tied up at 1 apiece.
They can rally this. Or have a chance to.
Tommy, if he can win this one, he might even win if he just grabs it and tries to dive in. That should be the call. Grabs it, dives, gets the cross. He's got help here too.
But no, there's no way. There's a guy in cabin.
No
way.
Ooh, 1 more bullet there. 1 more bullet, but there, yeah, he had Aches coming from behind. That's still, maybe he wins that 1v1 somehow. It gets interesting.
You can see he's just desperately trying to hit the shots, but yeah, I think Jerd actually hurt himself by jumping there. You saw when he landed, his first couple shots missed. 8 seconds left. No one should reach here. Maybe there's a chance for an Able if he full sprints. But no, not going to happen. We'll go to the half tied 1-1. The good thing for Splyce is all streaks were used by Apathy.
That's true. All those used, and, well, Andy get a score to tie it up.
This was the play, though. That gave him that capture opportunity. He had just shot Tommy in the back. Clean up the second. Can Splyce win this game and sweep the series?
I'm trying to remember, what route did he take to do that? Because he was the open lane in Ruins. Because he wrapped around to the left and came behind Tommy. Oh, that's because he ran by the flag, right?
Yeah, he ran by it.
Yeah.
He did basically the same route we just saw Nameless do.
Well, that's why Tommy was just like sat there, pre-aimed on the opposite side.
Oh, totally. Apathy now switching over to Airborne Hunker. We saw Armored Energetic, now Airborne Hunker. Armored Scoped from Aches. Aches playing at this cabin wall. Slow start. Neither team wanted to get first blooded off the start of the CTF second half.
Apathy trying to make up from his lack of dominance in the search and destroy. Now at 13-5, tagging up 1, backing up. He saw the nade coming in. Good awareness from him. He had 1 to his left, 1 in fire. Cut as well. Calls that out, and Ake's able to pick it up. They know they have 1 at the first hard point. Jerd keeps teasing him, and there you go. Apathy plays his life long enough and wins that 1-on-1.
See how each kill is slowly developing? Like, look where they position themselves now. Look where Nameless is.
I usually call it like layering the map, right?
Yeah.
You see, you win it, you move up a couple feet. You win one, you move up a couple feet. Like you layer.
Jerd staying alive just bought a ton of time for his teammates to get control of bunker. So now they know Aches hasn't moved. They know Apathy's near fire cut somewhere. Once they kill Apathy, they'll be like, okay, we can breathe. We know where Aches is. There you go. So now they know Aches is still going to be here. Mad Cat will spot him and say, okay, the rest are coming off spawn. You can see Ban sprinting forward. He should shoot Aches in the back here, and just like that, now it's Splyce getting some map positioning in their favor.
Nameless gets a kill and gets through mid-map, though. He's got a chance here. He should spawn the player out Bell, I believe, from his position. So he's going to have a one-on-one here with Mad Cat. And Nameless can't win it. He did spawn one out. If he wins that, at least a chance to make things a little bit hairy.
There's one on the opposite base. That's Jerd, who's made his way up here, trying to stay alive. He's got help in a second. Tommy now here, but there's so many members of EG. There's no way.
Yeah, they're all spawning on cabin and wrapping back right now, and Abel cleans him up.
2 minutes into the second half. No scores yet as this game remains tied. So we are playing overtime Forest, so simply how it breaks down. I'm just going to name it overtime Forest.
Yeah. I seriously want a stat so bad.
OT Forest.
Watch, it's like not nearly as high as we think, but I just feel like it is.
Oh, it's got to be close to 40%. That's a nice three-piece.
Here we go.
From the EG team. They're going to soar forward. Time to stock the bunker. 1 kill for Mad Cat. Gets streaks. He at least earns these.
He earns those. Backs it up. Big stuff from him. Another kill gets him the artillery as well, which could prove crucial. He's trying to push. He might get shot in the back, though. Could get no. Vance kills them both. All dead. There's the clear.
Now what Splyce need to do? Mad Cat push up towards middle. 2-hit ruins. Vance just hold. The player snuck by him in ice. The player snuck by him in ice.
Awkward.
Oh, no. That's actually huge. That's the hole in the setup right now. Nameless is in cabin. Here come the streaks.
Well, he's going to know it momentarily here. Now he knows there's one right next to him. Nameless kills him, though. Nameless kills him as he calls it in.
If they kill the player ruins, they can go. They've got to do it quick. They're taking too much time. They're taking too much time.
They should know.
Look at Nameless.
He kills Bands while he's calling it in, I believe. And then wraps back and gets another.
Mad Cat's trying to do it all. Not going to work.
Nameless doesn't get that timing on Bands, and that could end up being a score for Splyce.
No, that is a score for Splyce. It's no doubt in my mind. Because at that point, he would have killed him, and he would have spawned in the back, and they would have had 4 people all out of cover with 2 watching ruins. Here comes the glide bomb. They're still trying to make it work. That's 2 dead, but here's the thing. It's Bance by himself. They have no follow-up. He can't be expected to win 2 gunfights in the base by himself.
It is Bance.
No.
It's close. Tommy having a rare off game right now. He's 6-14.
That was 2 streaks used. Keep that in mind. It's like right now it's a bad sign because Splyce are paranoid about someone being in their base. That's how little info they have. Meanwhile, we know with the minimap that everyone's pushed in their spawn for EG.
Tommy, check this close corner.
They're artillerying the spawn. Again, they immediately die at ice. A bad timing in cabin. Look at that. Apathy just walked past Mad Cat. He's going to be dead too. That's twice where terrible ice timings are costing this team.
Sure gets caught from
3 offensive streaks for nothing from Splyce.
Wow.
3 offensive streaks for literally nothing.
Tommy, last player here. Are they? Whoa, I don't know if they're aware he got through.
But his team, they're all holed up.
Now they're going to know.
Still, though, he's by himself. There's no way.
Yeah.
OT. OT Forest remains true. And if it's a silver lining for EG, you just had Splyce use all their streaks.
Yeah. So tell 2 different stories at the end of the half for each team. Well, 2 similar stories for each team, I should say, at the end of the half. So now I believe we have, no streaks for anyone. Going into
I think it's straight up game. Well, rough streak uses for really both sides of this one. So here we go, overtime. Tommy 7-16. Mad Cat having a monster series though. And Apathy on this side, he goes right back to that armored energetic.
Yeah, Mad Cat really has 3. He's had 3 fantastic games, just purely from a statistics standpoint.
Oh, Enable. Or sorry, Aches just had a huge kill on Tommy. If Tommy got the kill on Aches there, he would have had a chance to go for a flagpole. But instead, that's not the case. Another big 1v1 by Apathy there, too.
Yeah,
clutch kills from EG.
The pressure on Splyce here to get the early cap from this side of the map. And now, you've lost control. You had that 3-down situation, and now they're starting to move up. Tommy at least wins one in Ruins, which will open that lane. Aches patrolling mid-map, and there's a 2-stack in cabin. 4 Evil Geniuses just waiting on the push through ice, but Bance playing very patiently, doesn't want to get picked and give them an opening.
Four minutes left in the side 1 of OT. Tommy trying to protect middle map. They know one's on the outside lane as well. That's Enable just distracting as he gives time for his teammates to flood up mid. Splyce now pinned in their base.
Yeah, all this time big for EG. The longer you can delay any kind of pressure just at all from Splyce, you keep them pinned in their base. Like, look at this. It's like they're playing with 10% of the map right now for your Splyce. Apathy starting to move forward. Takes a first gunfight. Ugh, just a little bit shaky there. Not able to finish Bance. He was very tagged up. Enable drops. 2 kills cleared. Now Splyce can make a play.
Oh,
or at least start to get up the map. Oh my god. Okay, it's just spotted. He just got spotted.
Okay, there you go.
Just been lunging.
They know they're all in the, they know they're all in the spawn.
Like he had a lance.
Bance,
oh my god, I thought Bance was going to kill Apathy before he got to the barrel, which maybe would have been the opening they need, but Apathy's belly flop there ends up being what he needed to get the play. So As soon as you get pressure from Splyce, 4 died. It's just you had like an instant there. It came down to 1v1 in the back, maybe to be the opening. And now it's another chance here for EG. They get across the map so quickly, they catch Vance off a spawn, so he's basically hanging out for 15 seconds straight.
It's so funny to me how more people don't peek that corner, aiming down, you know, changing their centering. With how up, that's the greater threat there, not the people standing up.
Wow. Okay, Apathy. Thought maybe he was in a little bit of a cheeky corner there to get a couple kills as Splyce push out, but he gets just caught instantly by Tommy. But no one's been able to crack their either's defense right now. This is literally like tug of war. One team pushes and drops. You push the other way and they all drop. Apathy just slugs Vance.
Knocks him out cold. 3 minutes into the first half of CTF. Was it EG that had the golden cap game
against Edelad, right?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
We're well on our way there.
We certainly are. Mad Cat, but say 2 just lined up right in front of him. It's not going to do a whole lot yet, but at least keeps.
He's got to back up because
EG penned
they have no pressure in middle map.
Well, Tommy's gotten there now, and Tommy's coming over to help Mad Cat here, trying to take out Ace inside a bunker. Haven't been able to finish him yet. They're going to hit 2. They're going to 2-hit mid now. Can they win the gunfight against Apathy? Nope. Apathy gets killed and backs it on up. So that'll slow any kind of push from Splyce.
Jerd now holding middle with this submachine gun. No intentions of sprinting forward quite yet until he gets some sort of pressure from his teammates. Entering the 15th minute now of the CTF.
Feels like the 30th.
As now it is still dead even at 1-1.
Mad Cat with some nice shots there. Mad Cat picked up both, actually. He guns both in bunker from Wood. Nice shots from him. 40 seconds remaining here. Several players at mid right now for EG. Just, I mean, there's been so little talk about it, I feel like, in this overtime because no one's had like a no one's had a good opportunity at all. Yeah. Each team has killed the first wave. Basically, on the defensive side, they get forward, they die to the defensive wave of the other team. It's just been back and forth, back and forth. There's been not one opening this entire 5-minute stretch.
Let's just always play London Dock CTF. You down?
Yeah, please.
I'm down.
Not one opening in 5 minutes here. I mean, that's how this map plays. But like, geez, man, it's almost unreal that no one's made like any kind of mistake to get into a. I mean, the only time you've had the 3 downs again is when a team's playing on the offense. They get cut down, they come off spawn, then they have to hold.
Second OT. Second OT. Will we see the full replay?
We haven't had one of those yet, but it's possible.
That's going to happen here, unless Enable gets streaks.
I mean, the best chance for something to happen is probably off the opening rip. Someone gets like a 3 down. Look at this. Splyce want to make a play. They got 3 pushing up through mid. 1 player staying on defense. They do get a couple of kills. Vance is going to turn and find it. That's 3 down. This is a great opportunity now.
The one player.
See one for 5 minutes now gets a touch. One-on-one. Not able to win it. Vance, though, able to get
he ran it the right way.
Vance runs away. And they spawn safe. Mad Cat here to watch mid map. Mad Cat gets the first. That's a score. That's a score.
I don't think so. I don't know about yet. You got to wait. Have the stuns hit. Doesn't appear so. 1 player coming through. He's taken the longest route possible. Now they grab it.
Should be fun.
There it is from Splyce. They will take it 3-0.
That opening there.